Good morning. This is Eric from If You Believe with a short little message today about tolerance, about indifference. How many times are we quick to judge? How many times we're quick to anger? I can give you a few examples here. You're in the supermarket. Somebody walks by, you give a nod, hello, and a smile, and they just frown and walk past you. Instead of thinking, geez, what's your problem, you unsociable idiot or whatever? How about thinking, okay, this person's got something heavy on his mind and his focus is somewhere else on something more important. If you are in your parking lot and you get cut off, instead of getting angry and yelling out expletives out the window, how about we turn the other cheek and realize, okay, that person just needs to be more careful and pray for their safety in their driving and everybody else that's around them, their safety. Or you could stop and be courteous, wave and let somebody out, pull in front of you instead of waiting in a long line with a lot of vehicles behind you. And then, of course, you get the ones that don't show any gratitude, don't wave or mouth the words, thank you, appreciate that very much, but they just look at you and they keep going. Instead of, and yes, I'm guilty of this myself, having my window open and I yell out, you're welcome. It's like I took the time to let your idiot self out and you don't even show any gratitude. We don't do things for the gratitude. We don't do things for the thank yous. We don't do things for the reward. The reward we get, the thank yous we get, are from doing God's work, showing God's kindness and tolerance that, okay, maybe they're in a hurry to pull out, they are rushing their pet to the veterinarian with something wrong, something's on their mind, or maybe they're just inconsiderate. So instead of judging them, instead of reacting to them, let's label it, okay, something going on or on their minds, or you could pray that they learn appreciation, compassion, but we don't do it for ourselves. We're not going to sit there and, okay, I pat myself on the back, I did a good deed. No, that's not why we're supposed to be doing things we're supposed to do. You pass somebody on the road, they have a flat tire. Somebody will help them, or they have a cell phone, they called somebody to come get them, or they called the auto club. Okay, and yeah, in today's world, you gotta be careful because there's a lot of dangers out there. A lot of people use that as a trap to commit crime, some people. But if it's in a well-lit area, if it's somebody like an elderly woman, okay, roll down your window. Ma'am, you need some help? Are you in that much of a rush to get where you're going that you're not going to help somebody get where they need to go? Maybe she was on her way to a doctor's appointment or to get much needed medication. We don't know these things. We assume them. We judge. We form our opinions. Okay? It's time we all started looking out for one another, helping one another, loving one another. That's the only thing that's going to change this world. This world is in horrible shape. People are no longer in Mayberries sitting on the front porch waving Hi, Johnny Paul. Hi, so-and-so. How was your day? No, the world has changed. We have to change it back. The only way we change back, not in progress, but in love, in God's grace and compassion. Let's change it back to where you're concerned about somebody else. You're not just worried about yourself. And don't say somebody else will do it. Well, guess what? I'm not Eric. My friends aren't Matt and Dennis and Chris. Our names are somebody else. That's our new name. I'm somebody else. You're somebody else. Let's be somebody else and let's help one another. Let's love one another. Because it's the somebody else's of this world that follow God and Christ's lead that's going to save this world. Or at least fulfill God's will to be done. And the only way that is done is with that kind of love and that kind of caring. So just take a moment the next time one of those scenarios I mentioned happens and say, you know what? I'm somebody and I'm going to do something. And maybe, just maybe, one of us at a time will make a difference and change this world. Okay, remember, be safe, be healthy. We love you. And most importantly, God loves you. Be well until we talk again. God bless. See you soon.